What's up, everybody? Hope all y'all are doing undeniably fan-freaking-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. Real quick, I know you see what's right here above my head right now. Let me go and turn this light off. Grandma! Grandma lights on the corners, going all the way down that wall, and going down this one too. With a little bit of hanging right there in the corner, but oh well. Yep, totally embracing the festive elements today. We go and turn this light back on again. Alright. But yeah, we really embracing the festive elements around here today. I think it was like last Sunday or last Monday one where I finally had a chance to put my Christmas tree up. Normally I would have had it up by now, but yeah, kind of I normally would have had it up the week of Thanksgiving, but things kind of got, out of hand and distracted or whatever. But the tree's up now, thankfully. And outside, I do have my decorations up already. Around my water spout, I have red and green garlands tied around at the base of the water spout, I have an inflatable reindeer. And wrapped around the reindeer and the water spout, there's a lot of red and green garland. Okay. I also have my Christmas lights up on the actual porch railing as well, and I jerry-rigged this spotlight up to shine onto a wall of my porch, and it's showing an image of Santa holding up a present in his hand. And also, I just recently got something at Walmart a couple weeks ago, and it's sitting in my front yard as we speak. But it's a Star Shower motion laser light. Shows a lot of red and green lasers, like, just show up right there on the wall, and yeah. I remember a Family Guy made a joke about this, of somebody looking directly into the light and going blind. Like, I was almost tempted to do the same thing, but nah, I'm playing. Yeah. It's kind of been busy in Casa SelfStandard this month. That's one extra reason why I've been trying to let SSP breathe. And I had every intention of trying to upload a Ring Ramblings this past Saturday of NXT Deadline, but the whole NXT&A partnership thing kind of got everything a little bit, tricky. Not Williams. But yeah, the whole tricky situation was I was just about ready to get Deadline rambled about until I found out that, TNA's final resolution was booked Friday. So you had NXT on Tuesday, you had TNA on Thursday, then you had Final Resolution the literal next day after that, and then the literal next day after that would have been NXT Deadline, and it's just been very, very weird, okay? Because I remember last time I tried rambling about a dual TNA, NXT, NXT&A weekend, I had to ramble about both events in one video. Ugh. So I couldn't ramble about Deadline without having to ramble about I couldn't ramble about Deadline without having to ramble about Final Resolution, because some details may have been important to talk about. Which, by the way, I did watch Final Resolution, but I haven't had a chance to watch I haven't had a chance to actually watch Deadline yet. I might go back and take a look at it shortly after I get this vlog uploaded. But one thing I've noticed is that, like, I think the whole NXT partnership has kind of grown only slightly stale, but I had an idea about that. Alright. So hear me out. I think it was like very earlier this year where, heck, it could have been even last year too to an extent. I don't remember. But the whole NXT partnership, something feels different about it now, post Bound for Glory, than it did pre Bound for Glory. Yeah, I think that's the best way for me to describe it. Pre Bound for Glory, yeah, we was treated with a whole Trick Williams TNA Championship run. Like, Trick Williams was a main top star in that storyline. Same thing with Moose. Like, they built Moose versus Obafemi up very, very good. Alright. Heck, even the whole Joe Hendry situation. Like, Joe Hendry actually signed with the NXT finally. So I'm hyped to see where that ends up going. But the thing is, y'all, the real thing is that I don't want to say the quality of talent, but maybe the quality of star power shared has kind of been compromised. Alright. No disrespect to everybody that has been invading TNA as of late, but it feels like NXT isn't talking about that. It feels like right now NXT has their own brand, like their own talent, their own stories that they're trying to focus on, but they try to shift certain talent over to TNA because they couldn't find a good place to book them. And I hate that for somebody like Lexus King. I hate that for somebody like Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Alright, no disrespect to Charlie Dempsey too. Like that's William Regal's son. Alright, like that is good talent over there. But pretty much, when you think about NXT talent, you think about somebody like Obafemi. You think of somebody like, of course, Trick Williams. You think of somebody like Miles Bourne, like he's getting up there. Javon Evans too. But it seems like there's like a certain talent threshold that is kind of like trying not to get involved with TNA business anymore. And the way it's looking, the real way it's looking is that TNA isn't firing back over into NXT. Like I thought the whole invasion angle, showdown angle, I thought we was done with that. But that doesn't look like it's going to be the case now. Alright. But maybe, just maybe, with TNA getting this whole AMC partnership going on, we haven't had a cage match in TNA in quite a while. So, what if TNA brings back Lethal Lockdown? Yeah, I remember those days. I mean, I know we're probably never going to get the 6-sided ring back, but we can still do Lethal Lockdown, I think. I would love to see Lethal Lockdown again in TNA. Same thing with the Steel Isolum. I'm not sure if that's likely or not. I think it would be more likely in a 4-sided ring than a 6-sided one anyway. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that impromptu rambling. Alright. Had to replace this past weekend's rambling, but whatever. Turning Point was alright. The Rascals versus Order 4 was amazing. I think that was the match of the night. I really liked when Elijah came out and on his horse. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, real quick though, I do want to give a shout out to Queen Enterprises. She will be on the vlog here next Monday. Next Monday, the 15th. Queen Enterprises should be here. There's something that we do need to address that we should have addressed on the vlog many weeks, maybe a couple months ago at that. But whatever happens next week, y'all walk into it with an open mind. Alright? We've kind of been letting this cat out of the bag very, very gradually in our personal lives. But whatever happens next week, just walk into it with an open mind and an open heart like both of us have. Alright? There's no issue, but we're finally going to address something big next week. So y'all stay tuned for that. Anyway, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. I do want to give another shout out to Digital Junkyard, aka Spurk Sauce. It was this past Saturday where her, David, and Billy, they was helping me out with my march in the Christmas parade, and I really appreciate them representing Elf Enterprises the way they did. But one thing I wasn't prepared for was Digital Junkyard filming her own vlog. Yeah, I totally wasn't prepared for that, but you know what? I embraced it. Also, it kind of made my job a little bit easier too. Yes, I had my phone out there. Yes, I was recording a little bit of stuff myself. But the adventures of SelfStandard and Digital Junkyard marching in the Christmas parade together, a lot of it was documented by her. And I also wasn't expecting her to post her vlog the very next day, aka yesterday. So if you want a quick preview about what may be coming up here on the Christmas special coming up on the 25th, you can go and take a look at her channel. Alright. Hopefully I don't forget, but I'm going to put a link to her vlog footage in the description below. Alright. Yeah, for my Christmas special on the 25th, I know I want to include footage I've had with a game that I've done with Omen and Killjoy. Not Rob Killjoy, but Omen is married to somebody whose stage name is Killjoy now. That's the name he's wanting to go by. Oh yeah, and Queen Enterprise was in that clip too. She was playing the referee for the game. That helped out. I was going to include footage of the parade, yes. Good news, I was able to procure a booking for Gastonia on December the 20th, so you may see footage of that match in there. Seeing SelfStandard back in the ring again. That's good. I do know, like I did for Halloween, I do want to make a Christmas edition of the AI My Dear Letters Reply Edition. So, y'all stay tuned for that. But, yo, this Friday, December the 12th, I am going to have the official schedule announcements coming up. So, yeah, stay tuned for that as well. Okie dokie? Okie dokie? Alright. I'm also knowing that this coming Friday the 12th is another night of action-packed wrestling right here in my hometown. Am I booked for the show? No. Am I still going to be SelfStandard? Yes. This is technically considered the Christmas show, which every year for the Christmas show, I find myself doing the same thing again. Trying to go above and beyond for trying to do what I can to make the night special for the talent involved. I'm going to try to bake something this week for them, and I'm going to try to make sure that everybody on the card walks away with something. I know my funds have kind of been very, very limited, but I'm still going to try something. I'm still going to try something this Friday. Yeah. I know there's something that I'm hoping for, but I don't want to put anything into the universe. I don't want to say anything out of pocket right now. I know what I would like. I know what I would want, but folks, I'll admit, things have gotten really hard around here. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm thinking that it may very well be too late for me to ask for anything for Christmas. That really hurts me to say right now. Yes, I'm still trying to find something for everybody else, but as it stands right now, everything's kind of hard. Everything's kind of hard right now. And I guess I'm just praying for a Christmas miracle right now. Something to just help me out between now and the end of January, because I know I still gotta get my license renewed, which I just found out that if you try to get your license early for the new year, it's not going to carry over. So it used to be where you could get your wrestling license in, like, say, October, November, December, and those will roll over into the new year until New Year's Eve of 2026. But that's not going to be the case anymore. So, no, let's say, if I was to get my wrestling license on, let's say, December the 20th, alright, then that wrestling license would expire December the 20th next year. So, no, it doesn't last a whole year anymore. Meaning, yes, it's probably going to be better for me to wait till after January 1st to schedule my physical. So, y'all stay tuned for that detail. But, yeah, other than that, y'all, again, I have nothing else to ramble about, but, yo, I do know that I gotta do a reaction video this week of, the teaser trailer of The Boys. The final trailer was released for The Boys, and I gotta take a look at that. But, man, I got a lot to ramble, no, not ramble, I got a lot to binge coming up in January and into the new year. Great day. The final season of My Hero Academia is out right now. I haven't been able to take a look at that. I gotta catch up on the second season of Peacemaker. I gotta catch up on the second season of Wednesday. I gotta catch up on the last season of Stranger Things. And then now we got The Boys coming out. Like, jeez. Wow. A lot of stuff to keep me occupied until that Avengers Doomsday movie drops. Finally. It'd be cool if for my birthday, it'll be cool if for my birthday the Avengers Doomsday trailer actually drops. Yeah, because I know definitely a trailer is going to be coming out, sometime in January too. But what if they released a teaser already coming up for Christmas? That'd be cool. Yeah, at least give us a teaser, because I heard it's supposed to come out for December next year. Man, there's a lot of good stuff for me to take a look at coming up in 2026. Great day. Alright, but yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video on up now. And yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.